this issue of fly tipping really does affect every community in this country, for better or for worse. And in my constituency of Stevenage, we are the country's first post-war new town, and that's great. Our forefathers and mothers planned a great new town, but it contains many, many green spaces and woods between residential developments. And I've also got 4 villages in my constituency, Knebworth, Codicote, Datchworth and Aston, and each of them has similar issues to the town of Stevenage. Now, most of us are rightly proud of our communities. There are a few people, not necessarily from our communities, who wreck all that. And there are many of us who go out week in, week out to clean up our streets. We have our own Stevenage Wombles, and just like across the country, they do sterling work, and I've joined them in the Old Town in Stevenage. We also have in my town, my Stevenage Labour Party has our own action team that goes out once a month, and we do our bit. We go in those woods, we clear it out. But you know what? It's sometimes an impossible task. And you trying to move a fridge with a few volunteers, it's just not possible. We found suitcases with things in there which I can't possibly mention here today. And that is just not acceptable. Now, people are reporting that. Just yesterday, on one of our Stevenage Facebook groups, a diligent citizen spotted an address of a TV licence letter there and has reported straight away. And I know our council will take firm and effective action on that. But my council is dealing with 3,000 reported fly tipping incidents a year, spending more than £1.6 million. Now, some members have talked about funding, and yes, funding is important. And we're fortunate Stevenage, this Labour government, has increased our funding by 9% in the last year, and that's great. But it needs to be matched up with the powers. So I'm also grateful to this government for its waste crime action plan. And we've heard of some of those measures, fully support that. Clean-up squads, taking away driving licences. But I would ask the Minister, how are we going to monitor this as a government? Because it's going to vary across the country, is it not? And what potential measures would the Minister have in mind to go further? My honourable friend for Great Grimsby and Cleanthorpes set out some interesting ideas there, which I think we should follow up, because it can't just be for the councils to do this. We do need private landlords on this. We do need to crack down on the gangs and get the police involved. So there's a lot more we need to do. But for now, I think it's right that all of us in this place should place on record our thanks for all those in our communities who will not let their streets and their green spaces be blighted by the scourge. So I'm glad action has been taken. I can only call for more. Thank you.